Welcome to Crazy Shit in Real Estate, a weekly podcast where I walk you through some of the wildest, most unbelievable stories you'll hear from the world of real estate. If you like real estate and you love crazy, this is the podcast for you. Before we get any further into this episode, I've got some information to share. This episode is sponsored by Follow Up Boss, one of the leading CRMs, client relationship managers for residential real estate. Tons of top producing agents and some of the fastest growing teams out there are using Follow Up Boss to increase lead conversion, eliminate busy work that you're not doing anyway, and frankly, deliver a higher class experience in real estate to everybody who chooses you as their realtor of choice. So if you're going to keep listening to this, which I know you will, there's more information and a personal review of Follow Up Boss. For more information, go to followupboss.com/crazy. So first of all, let's answer that question for our audience. Can a regular person like a Leigh Brown who sells a single family investment property 1031 my proceeds into a syndicated property?
You can, it just sort of depends. The thing is the timing is kind of beyond that.
Days.
Yep. And also it just depends on the size of it too. If it's only $100,000 or something like that, it truly, you can get the same benefit out of the cost segregation, which I really love. And that's what I did with a lot of my properties. Now, a cost segregation, the episode I listened to where you guys were talking about the, Biden administration and some of the things they were bringing up, like, the 401k and they brought up 1031, some other different things they might touch or might not touch. They never brought up cost segregation, not once. And I've asked some of my more wealthy investors, I wonder why they didn't. And some are like, well, it's so not known that, and probably a lot of them are benefiting from it. So it wouldn't really get a lot of traction for them to bring it up. That was one theory.
Or elected officials are using this method. And so they like to do things that benefit them and don't benefit us. So you
right, exactly.
Stick out for themselves. But anyway, so tell our audience, what is
it is when we purchase and this is for multifamily properties, any type of commercial, but we use it for our multifamily properties, is that you get a service, an actual person who's usually an engineer that comes out to the property. And we all know about depreciation if we own our real estate. But in multifamily, we can depreciate certain items faster than other items.
Okay, so I told y'all that I would do a review of Follow Up Boss, because I'm your friend in real estate, and I did. Now, there's a blue million CRM out there. I mean, if you go to any Facebook group, every realtor's like, which one should I use? Which one should I use? And you know that these CRM, which are client relationship managers or customer relationship manager, whatever you want to call it, it's truly a system that's just designed to help you know what to do next, because you're very busy and you're a multitasker in real estate. With all those different tasks and balls up in the air, you need something to help you stay on track. And that's what Follow Up Boss does. Now, this cell phone, not a CRM, y'all. When you save a name and a phone number in there, that is basically a Rolodex. Follow Up Boss is going to take the names and phone numbers and also help you know what to do next. So you can maintain these relationships with your neighbors, because that's what this is about. Real estate is not about serving just prospects and clients. It's about taking great care of your neighbors' needs in real estate. And if you'll use a tool like Follow Up Boss, where they remember you, they might even call you when they're ready to buy or sell again, or when their mom and daddy do, or their best friend or their kid, and you want to be top of mind, that's what a product like Follow Up Boss will do for you. Truly, it's going to change your business when you start paying better attention to people. They don't have to know you use Follow Up Boss, but they'll totally understand that they are being heard by you. So now there's a free trial for my people because you're loved. Go to followupboss.com/crazy. No credit card is required. And frankly, because you're my people and we made an ask for you, Follow Up Boss said, yes, you get double the free trial. That's actually enough time to log in, put some pieces in it, and watch it change your business as it has for so many realtors and teams nationwide. Again, go to followupboss.com/crazy to start your free trial today.
So essentially, they just go through their huge checklist. It takes them a couple days to go through and do this, and they find all the different parts of property that are in the multifamily space. And then instead of depreciating them over, 29 years or 39 years, we push the depreciation forward to where we're depreciating things in 1, 3, and 5 years. So when you're talking about a property like we're purchasing one for about $18 million, that accounts for an enormous tax savings that we pass on. Some syndicators keep it all themselves. We give it to our investors because why not? So it's a huge tax benefit. So it can mean over the course of your holding time with our owning in one of our syndications, that say if you invested $100,000, you would get $100,000 of tax benefits over the 3 to 5 years of you owning the property. In the first year, it's around a 40%. So if you invested $100,000, you get a $43,000 tax benefit. And it's kind of the thing that I don't push a lot to the new investors because I don't know, overwhelming tax stuff, people don't really understand it, but I love tax time because everybody gets their K-1s and they're like, oh my God, I didn't have to pay any taxes. I got some taxes back. They're just like thrilled. And so once they usually go through a tax cycle for us, they're ready to invest again, because that is the secret to great thing about investing in multifamily syndications is that I would just say cost segregation. Ask, your syndicator, ask, do they use it? How do they use it? What would you expect to get back when you invest your money? And so, yeah, it's a great thing.
Okay, now don't forget to go try Follow Up Boss so that your business can continue to expand in professionalism, and then you can meet some more crazy people yourself. I really appreciate Follow Up Boss sponsoring this episode, but mainly I appreciate them for giving y'all double the free trial time with no credit card required. So make sure you go to followupboss.com/crazy and then let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, you're enjoying this little clip? Well, the rest of the story is available on any of your podcast apps. Just go search for and subscribe to Crazy Shit in Real Estate with Leigh Brown.